Chords on the guitar come in different shapes and varieties. We have major chords that sound happy and uplifting. We have minor chords that sound sad and serious. And we have dominant 7 chords that create tension and anticipation. They look to resolve to a major or minor chord. When we begin learning how to play chords on the guitar, we start by learning open position chords. These are chords that include one or more open strings. There are a few ways you can read chords when you're playing guitar. One is by reading musical notation, the second is by reading tab, but the third way is a much easier way. Let's take a look at this grid. At first glance, it looks like a boring plain old grid, but it's much more than that. It's actually an image of your guitar neck if your guitar was facing you. The first string, the high E, is represented by the vertical line on the far right. And then the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth strings as you work your way left. The horizontal lines represent the frets on the guitar. So, if we place a dot on this line and in this space, where do you think that tells us to place our finger on the guitar? If you said first string, third fret, you're right. But what if we need to play an open string? A string that doesn't have a finger placed on it? Well, then we just write an O above the line. If we place an O above this line, what string do you think will be played open? If you said fourth string, you're right. So let's take a look at a chord diagram for the E minor chord. How many strings will be open? That's right, 4 strings. This diagram tells us that the first, second, third, and sixth string will be open. And the fretted notes will both be on the second fret, but on different strings. So now we know which strings to play open and which strings we need to put our fingers on. But wait, which fingers are we going to use to fret those notes? Well, not to worry. Most chord diagrams place numbers in the dots to tell us. So, for E minor, we are going to use our second finger on the A string and third finger on the D string. Now you know how to read chord diagrams, and you can start playing as many chords as you want from your favorite songs.